Measuring the key points in your customer journey as to where people drop off is super important, because then you can go and attack them. You can prevent people dropping off if you know what's causing it and when it happens. So to give you an example of what's happening at the moment in our company, and by the way, the output of this will drastically increase lifetime value of your customer, which means good, more money for the business, right? So we noticed that a significant or a non-insignificant percentage of our new starters would have what we call a week one freak out. So they'd come in, it wouldn't be what they expected, even though we explained it really unbelievably clearly. They understood. We even asked them to explain it back to us to make sure that they understand, right? But for some reason, it's not what they were expecting, because at the start, we have a test to make sure that we know where they are before they start, so we can track their progress, as you would do with anything. And occasionally, some people will freak out, being like, they just left me alone for this whole time. Like, yeah, no shit, it's test conditions. Or for whatever reason, it happens for a few times. And so we noticed, how could we help with that? So what we've done is, the moment they pay, we send them the first test. So rather than waiting for their first session, we send them the first test. What this has done so far with the first 10 to 20 people we've tried it with is, first of all, 100% submission rate, when usually we're closer to like 80%. That will drastically increase the data that we have and the likelihood that people stay on the back end, because we can now compare how well it's working. It also increases or speeds up their time to activation. So if you have an activation point, so a first milestone or their first win, if you can get that in there straight away, the shorter that time, the more likely they are to stay. That's a proven fact in all of business. So this now puts their activation time much earlier. The moment they've done the call, we give them something to do. Then in their first session, when the rest of the students are taking the test, now they also get some additional one-to-one time with a tutor, where they would have been taking their test, but they've now done it. We can now get to know them, explain how it's going to work, give them a quick win, make them feel special, essentially. And then make sure that they're ready to join in with the rest of the class and get the full experience of what they've signed up for, so that they're comfortable and ready to move on. So far, since we've done this, no week one drop, freakouts, which has been really nice. 100% submission rate on tests, and improving that customer satisfaction as well, which is really nice. So this is definitely something we're going to keep. And when I've got some more metrics to actually share with you of the impact that it's had, I'll let you know. But it feels like a three-pronged attack win to increase LTV. And that's it. So it's really important to have a look at your own company, your own customer journey, and find the points where people drop off and why. And if you can prevent those from happening, you'll make a lot more money. And that's what we're here for. Also, you'll help more people. All right, have a great day.